Hi everyone, I'm Hayley.
And I'm Becca.
And this is our Draw My Life for the Manx Society for Marine Conservation.
Or Manxsmc for short. So to give you a bit of background, the Isle of Man's located in the middle of the Irish Sea, just between Ireland and Liverpool. And there you can see is Hayley, and there's me, Becca.
Becca's got the bit of green in her hair.
That's the way to establish me in these drawings.
It's just a bit of seaweed that flew away, landed in her hair.
I like seaweed.
Here's a bit of background about myself, Hayley. I grew up in Oxfordshire with my mum and my brother. And Bex, tell us about your background.
So I grew up with my brother and my sister and my mum and dad. I was born near Newcastle and raised in the Lake District before moving down south not far from Cambridge. And naturally, because of this, there's a tension between me and Hayley due to our Cambridge-Oxford sort of
rivalry.
Yeah. Which
luckily is decided for us every year in the boat race, but Oxford are doing pretty well, so...
Well, I don't really like rowing, so it's okay.
I graduated with a degree in biology, and Bex?
In marine biology and animal behaviour.
We both realised that we'd like a career in marine conservation, but to do that we needed to volunteer for various different organisations.
This gave us the experience we needed to help ourselves get into what is a competitive industry.
And by volunteering, we both ended up on the Isle of Man.
So if I delve back into my memory, I think the first time I met you, Hales, was on Peel Harbour.
Yeah.
I was naturally rushing around as I tend to do. I did take a liking to your orange sunglasses because I remember them quite vividly.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. Anyway. So not long after this, we ended up in Niarbol doing our first land-based watch, and this is where the subject of sharks came out. We kind of both got a grasp then of the fact that we were both pretty into sharks and enthusiastic about lots of the similar sorts of things, really.
And that drawing there's an accurate one of the sharks that can be found.
Oh yeah, guys, that isn't a mountain. That is in fact a shark.
It's an emoji. I can't help it if you're not, down with the kids. But...
Yeah, but that is pointy. I mean, come on now.
Your face is pointy.
So after realising we had a lot in common, we just naturally started hanging out more, and this takes us to the day that we just ended up sitting around on those massive chairs.
It's hard to draw when you can't do it properly on a whiteboard.
For such a small flat, those chairs fit in quite well,
When we were sat on those giant chairs, we both realised that we had the same weird sense of humour because we were laughing at a seagull that was outside of your window.
I swear to God that seagull was some sort of alien being because it laughed along with everything that we found funny.
And it filled in our gaps when we stopped laughing.
Weird.
We both stayed on the Isle of Man and we were really happy doing sciencey things.
Nerds.
But we couldn't help but think that we could be doing a little more, and we both had lots of ideas in mind which we wanted to pursue. One day both me and Bex went off to Laxey, and we were just sat on this wall. My leg was apparently bent horrifically.
It really was, guys.
And we were having a sort of deeper, meaningful chat about where our lives were going. We brought up sort of the age-old questions that come along when you reach a certain point in your life, such as, what am I doing?
And shouldn't Hayley have it all figured out by now? No, I mean both of us.
And also, I want to do more, have greater control of where our lives were heading.
So moments later, I was thrown into a whirlwind when Hayley got down on her very crooked leg and just proposed this massive idea of creating a marine society.
And of course, Bex, you said,
yes, 1,000 times yes.
But after all that excitement came the months and months of writing out projects and other documents just to get the society started.
We wanted to explore the Manx marine environment as a whole, so working from the baseline and upwards. So this would involve everything from exploring local oceanography and habitat availability to plankton dynamics right the way up to the megafauna that ultimately rely upon it. And as with everything in this world, it comes down to money and what's feasible in terms of funding availability to allow us to conduct and go forth with our research ideas.
Something that's very important to Manx SMC is the involvement of the Manx general public, so we want to know what you want to know about the marine environment.
This is what's led us here. We've been building an audience via Facebook and Twitter over the last few months, and now
the end is near. Sorry Bex, you just set that up so well for a song. Anyway, we've been trying to get you all involved with what we are doing and raising awareness of important local marine issues. We've been sat twiddling our thumbs until we can get started with our research projects. Apart from when we've been out and about at events trying to get people to hear our name, what we want to do, and to generate some funds to buy equipment. You might have even popped along and said hello to us.
So, as we've said throughout this video, we need you. You're the ones who are going to help us push this project along. So if you want to get in touch with us, feel free to send us an email, or by all means send us a letter, get on the good old dog and bone, or contact us via social media or YouTube. We really want to hear what you have to say, so don't be shy.
If you've liked this video, then please join our story. Feel free to check out our website on www.manxsmc.com for more information on our projects and how you can get involved.